If you want to buy cheap, reliable NBA 2K19 MT, please go to dvdj.com, use the code CRUSH, and if you're not familiar with the process, you can contact them on Twitter. Both links will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are here with a realistic rebuild of the Utah Jazz. Guys, start today is kind of broken right now. I don't know what's going on, but whenever you simulate and start today, it crashes. I don't know why. Crispy tweeted about it earlier. Some people commented saying they were having the same problem. I just ran into the same problem, so this is not start today. This is a My League file. But I will tell you guys, if you guys do want to play start today, I would suggest going on start today while we can load into start today at least, and turn autosave off and keep that file. I would suggest that, just because we don't know if start today will we don't know. Like, we honestly, you can't take it for granted at the end of the season, because eventually there will be that time where we can't log into it at all. 2K just doesn't care. They don't care to fix it. So make sure you are keeping a file that is autosave off. I'm sure it'll get fixed before the playoffs start, but whenever the playoffs start, like I said, I would just suggest keeping this autosave file off. And then, I don't know, I would suggest that. That's what I'm going to do. Make sure I'm better safe than sorry, because I want to use start today when it is all said and done. So anyways, guys, obviously, we're the 7th seeded Utah Jazz right now. We're doing a Jazz rebuild, like I said. Obviously, these seeds aren't very accurate. The Lakers aren't going to make the playoffs, so it is unfortunate today that we're going to have to use My League, not start today, because start today is more accurate, and it's more fun. And we just beat Houston while I was talking. So Oklahoma City and Utah now, they're up 2-0 to start. Can we even it up with them? 2-2. Can we actually beat? If we're actually going to go to the Western Conference Finals in this first season, oh my gosh, man, this is wild. So 2-1, 3-1. Are we actually going to the finals, dude? Are we, like, we actually made it to the NBA Finals this first season? That was weird. I haven't done anything. I literally just started the video. But we're going to the offseason. One thing that doesn't change is the fact that all the free agents most likely are going to, somewhat be the same, maybe different. Kawhi Leonard might have been re-signed, unfortunately. We can kind of look at that, I think. Transaction report, signings. We got, maybe we don't. Staff was thin down, call up all transactions. Maybe we don't. Bucks, yeah. Bucks re-signed Chris Middleton, so Chris Middleton won't be a free agent, unfortunately. Probably some other things, but that's the only unfortunate part. Signing Utah re-signed Jeremy Lamb to a 3-year deal. What else we got? Raptors re-signed Kawhi Leonard. Obviously, I don't think I was going to get Kawhi Leonard in this video, but you know what? It still kind of sucks. It is unfortunate. Utah is not a big market, so it's not where players are going to be like, oh, I'm going there. That's for sure where I'm going. So that's the unfortunate part about not using start today. But let's go ahead and jump into the offseason. So for the Utah Jazz, the Jazz are just an all-around solid team, a very well-coached team. We are going to have, let's see, where are we at? We got the 18th pick, which is not a solid, or it's not a bad pick. Quinn Snyder is a very good head coach. I don't mind keeping him around. I'm probably just going to leave this staff the same, just because Utah is a very well-coached team. The only thing I know Utah did try is they tried to get better at the trade deadline by trading for Mike Conley. So I know Utah is trying to get aggressive by getting better, that's for sure. Dante Exum went down again. Man, that sucks. Dante Exum, oh my gosh, man. This guy cannot stay healthy to save his life. It has been, ever since his career started, he cannot stay healthy. He cannot stay on the court. It's unfortunate. He showed glimpses of being okay. Never been anything great by any means, but man, it's just unfortunate. But obviously, this team's solid all around, like I said. And maybe we got some moves ahead of us to make, but we got the 18th pick overall. I don't know if there's anything we want to trade. Maybe we could catch Dante Exum, get rid of his money, but I don't think that's very necessary. I think we're just gonna go ahead and draft here. Maybe Cameron Reddish will drop to us like in the last video. He dropped to us pretty Bull, PJ Washington, Trey Jones, Nezrion Reed, Jalen McDaniels, Chris Wilkes, Brandon Clark, Jalen Hands. Trey Jones, I know, is out of Duke. I don't know how good he is though. 70 overall according to this. I know Bull is a little bit better than that. I could probably sign Bull or draft Bull, or I don't know. I kind of don't want to draft Bull to be honest with you. Let's go with Jalen McDaniels is usually pretty decent. Chris Wilkes. Let me know, guy. Let me know if I make a bad selection here, but I'm gonna go with Jalen McDaniels, I guess. San Diego State. them to the end. Let me know if that was a bad selection, because like I said, I don't watch a ton of college. For the 18th pick, we took Joe McDaniels. Trey Jones ended up being a 72. Like I said, I knew Bol was going to be pretty good, but I mean, Rudy Gobert is going to be the starter throughout the video, so there was no reason to sign him, or to draft him. Derek Favors, he does have a team option, $16.9 million. I would definitely decline that if I were Utah. Corver, I would decline that as well. Royce O'Neal has been pretty solid. I would decline that. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate of what Utah might do. I wouldn't accept that offer from Derek Favors. Derek Favors, I think Utah and Derek Favors have been together long enough that maybe you'd go try to find something else out. But now that free agency is here, gosh, what the? I couldn't even talk. Ekebe Udo, let's renounce a lot of these guys. Corver, Derek Favors contract as well. And probably renounce Ricky Rubio. So we have $38.49 million in cap space to work with. So I think the idea is to probably get a solid point guard and maybe even a solid power forward. I think Tony Bradley could be a decent backup center. Jay Crowder is he's the power forward for now, but I can move him to small forward. He'd go up to an 81, so I'm going to probably go with that. And we'll look for a power forward in free agency. So let's go look at the point guard position. One point guard I do like is maybe getting Kemba here, because they were aggressive trying to get Mike Conley at the trade deadline. Kemba, I think, makes a lot of sense. So if I can get Kemba in Utah next to Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, I think that'd be pretty deadly. So let's go for that. Get Kemba Walker, and then sign maybe a starting caliber power forward, a decent one. Derek Favors could just always resign him, but Mirotic, I think the Jazz have been interested in him for a while as well. Got Randolph, Marquise Chris, Jabari Parker. I'm gonna go with either Mirotic or JaMychal Green, I think. So I think JaMychal Green is a cheaper option, so I'll go ahead and give him an offer, and I'll give Nikola Mirotic an offer as well. So let's see which one takes it. Obviously, I'm hoping to get Kemba. Cannot get both. So we can get JaMychal Green and Kemba, which I'm okay with. Nikola Mirotic would have been nice to get you, but JaMychal Green, I'm okay with that as well. So let's make sure we get Kemba and JaMychal Green, because I want both those guys back. Then we get Derek Favors back. I would be down with that too. 48 mil over 4 years. He's going to be a decent backup, so I'm okay with that, I guess. I mean, he's going to be better than anything else we might get. So he's more of a backup. Yeah, I'm okay with that, because Michael Green's probably going to start the power forward. I'd rather him start the power forward, and then Derek Favors come off the bench. Tony Bradley can come off the bench for... and then Jay McDaniels is probably going to go to the G League, and then maybe we can find a trade candidate for Derek Favors, because I think he could probably be a starting solid center somewhere, maybe. But Crowder and Ingles are going to run the point guard, and then we got more. Yeah, so we got a pretty solid rotation with negative $9.34 million, which is not too bad. So this first season, our first offseason, I think is gone. No, decent, not too bad. Player progression, let's go look at that real quick. Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell. Now we signed Kemba Walker to the team. Joe Ingles does go down one, unfortunately, but not too shabby at all, I don't think. So this team is looking pretty good, in my opinion. Looking pretty good. So hopefully, we all know Utah's going to make the playoffs this year. Whether or not they face the Rockets, I honestly think I'd rather see the Jazz play the Nuggets in the first round, because I think that would just be a nice series. Like, the Western Conference, my ideal. Warriors and Clippers is probably the lock right now, and I really don't care to watch this series, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Warriors are most likely going to take care of that pretty darn easily. I mean, maybe I'm sleeping on the Clippers, but I don't know, man. I just don't think they're going to put up a decent enough fight. And then second and seventh, I wish it'd be Utah and Denver. That would be so awesome. I think that'd be a nice series. And then 3 and 6, Portland and San Antonio. We got Lillard and Aldridge, former teammates, playing each other. And then Houston and Oklahoma City, 4th, 5th seed. That would be absolutely ideal for me. But I don't know, man. I wouldn't mind facing Oklahoma City in the first round either, as a Portland fan, just because we always play them well, and I think it'd be a very entertaining series. Now, as far as whether or not I think we can win this series, I don't know. That's going to be a little bit tough, but it would definitely be a competitive one, I think. That's for sure. But let's go. They did sign Seth Curry for us, but let's sign this guy to the G League. Let's sign... well, is there anyone else we can... Grayson Allen actually goes down to a 74. I'm probably going to send... Let's see if there's a shooting guard free agent. Maybe not. We can run a 9-man rotation, but let's resign or sign someone. Troy Daniels, Devin Robbins, just sign someone. That way we can send Grayson Allen to the G League as well. There's no reason to have him play minutes right now. He could probably be pretty decent when he gets back. Do a 9-minute rotation. We got Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell, Jay Crowder steps up in the starting small forward spot. Derek Favors to the power forward, Rudy Gobert, Michael Green, Joe Ingles. I'm just going to leave it. I think Utah, I don't know why, but they keep wanting to start Derek Favors. I'm going to let him keep doing it. It's fine. I mean, he's decent. He's not terrible by any means. Justin Holiday, Royce O'Neal is pretty solid player as well. They did sign Seth Curry for me, but yeah, I kind of like this rotation. It's not bad at all by any means. Let's see if one player I did want to lock up was Jay Crowder, just because he is a solid player. So I'm gonna go ahead simulate the end of the season. See you guys at the end. In the Western Conference, if you ask me, Kemba could just be that mentor / leader to Donovan Mitchell. You know, a little bit older, but signing Kemba through his prime next to Donovan Mitchell, I just think makes a ton of sense for Utah, knowing that they were trying to get aggressive and get Mike Conley at the trade deadline. So I wouldn't be shocked at all if Utah was in the sweepstakes for Kemba, even though Kemba, a lot of people expect him to re-sign with the Hornets, which in my opinion is a terrible idea for his career. But I mean, when a man is loyal to his team, a man is loyal to his team. But at least in Damian Lillard's case, because I know a lot of people say Damian Lillard needs to get out of Portland, whatever. At least there's a decent enough team around Lillard. At least there's another somewhat caliber all-star next to Lillard. There's no, I mean, you could argue two. You know, Yusuf Nurkic could be an all-star one day, and then McCollum could be one as well. He has come close, in my opinion. Kemba just doesn't have anything, and they don't have a lot of cap relief either. So, not saying Portland does either, but at least they have something to show. Hornets, I don't know, man. Their roster is just constructed pretty badly. But enough about that. This isn't about the Charlotte Hornets. Rudy Gobert, you know, had himself a solid season as well. Derek Favors, 11 points, 7 rebounds. Jay Crowder, yeah, not a bad season at all. And I think we can top this off by allowing Grayson Allen to come back into the rotation next year. So let's simulate current round against my Portland Trailblazers, who I was just talking about. We are up 2-0. They 2-1. They do win one game. Are they going to come back up on us? We're up 3-2. Can we beat them in 6? No, it's going to 7 games, and we beat them in 7 games, which, no, is kind of fair. I think it'd be a decent series. Donovan Mitchell drops 39 in Game 7. Awesome stuff. Lillard had 35. Not a lot of other people showing up for the Blazers in Game 7, which, what was the score? I didn't even look. 103 to 122. Yeah, so not really that good. So now we're facing Golden State. Let's see who they have. I know Klay Thompson went to the Grizzlies because I saw it in the awards, but other than that, I don't know if they got Kevin Durant back. They did get KD. They got Tyreek Evans, which is the replacement for Klay. No, I'm just kidding. Draymond Green. Yeah, so we could probably get beat here. We'll see. They're up 1-0 to start. Up 2-0. Yeah, with Kevin Durant there, it's just kind of not a lot of hope there. 3-2. Are we gonna come? Okay, we won 6 games, so maybe we can do a little bit of something to make this team a little bit better next season. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we can make something happen. So the Raptors and Rockets. So even series. 2-2, 3-2. The Raptors win in 7 games. Okay. I thought it could have went either way, but I kind of predicted there. Well, let's go to league meetings, make sure there's no 1 through 16 like there was in the last video. That was interesting, though. If you didn't see that, that was on accident. But we have the 26th pick in this draft. Quinn Snyder. I'm going to go ahead and get a better assistant, though, if I could. Let's go for that. Otis Newman. Let's sign that guy. Tintin. Please sign. Please sign. Why aren't you signed yet? What are you doing? Just come to Utah, dude. There we go. Okay. We got a I don't need to go to the draft combine. I don't ever go to these. I wonder what those are like, though. I've never actually used them. 26 pick overall. So what do we use? What do we do? Do we attach Derek Favors and the 26 pick together and see what we can get for him? I mean, he just, I don't know. Nikola Mirotic, we were interested in him last year. Does he make us much better? I don't know, but we might come back to that trade. Tristan Thompson, we can go Mirza Teletovic, Enes Kanter, who used to play for Utah back in the day. Will Barton, TJ McConnell, Markieff Morris, TJ Warren, Rocco, Trey Jones. I mean, anyone that can space the floor is upgrade. So I think Rocco would be nice. We got TJ Warren, who would be nice, but I just don't. I think I'm going to try for the Nikola Mirotic one. I think that makes the most sense for Utah. Reason why the Bucks do this, they get a first-round pick. Derek Favors could come off the bench, maybe even start at the center if Brook Lopez ain't there anymore. And yeah, I don't know. I think this is a pretty good trade. I know Mirotic is a good fit in Milwaukee, but he would also be a good fit here, so I'm going to take him. And then Nikola Mirotic, nice addition there. So rookie signing. Let's see. We didn't have a pick. We got Donovan Grayson Allen. Definitely want to bring him back. And then qualifying offers are probably not going to have any money. I wouldn't think. Is there anyone we need to bring back? Derek Favors, we can renounce. Yeah, there's no one we need to bring back, guys. We have our 10-man or 9-man, maybe even 10. Kemba, Dante, Mitchell, Grayson Allen, Crowder, Joe Ingles, Royce O'Neal's even back, Mirotic, Michael Green. Even Jalen McDaniels is back. I forgot about him. So, Rudy Gobert and Tony Bradley. So, kind of an awkward little fit here. I don't know if I should... 6'10", 6'9", 6'10". Maybe I could trade Michael Green, because we just traded for Nikola Mirotic, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. Michael Green and maybe Royce O'Neal, and maybe get a better something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get offered. I don't know. I just don't think it makes a ton of sense to have Jake Layman from Philadelphia, Bobby Portis, Rocco. I like the idea of Robert Covington. He's a pretty good player. Even Alan Williams. Jeremy Lin, Tony Snell. I'm going to go for Robert Covington. Second round pick, Jamichael Green and Royce O'Neal. Get Rocco in return. I don't think that's too bad by any means. And Joe Ingles is probably going to go down. So maybe this is the time Joe Ingles overall just declines a little too much. Let's see if it does. Up to... Yeah, Joe Ingles does go down 1, which isn't terrible. But you know what? At this point... Maybe I'd rather have Rocco being that backup small forward, or maybe even starting small forward. It just depends. I don't know. We'll see. But Rocco is definitely a nice 3-and-D kind of guy. Ingles is as well. Don't get me wrong. But overall, as far as overall, we'll see what happens. So we kind of actually, I like this a lot. Kemba, Donovan Mitchell, Rocco, and Mirotic, and Gobert down low. That is pretty deadly. That is a nice, man. That is a nice kind of real. Let's go Grayson Allen here. And then let's look at this 9-man rotation to show you guys. And let's see what it's looking like. So hopefully it's looking pretty decent. 9-man rotation. We got Kemba, Donovan Mitchell, Rocco, Nikola Mirotic, Rudy Gobert, Jay Crowder, Grayson Allen, and Jalen McDaniels, and Dante Exum. Tony Bradley and Joe Ingles are kind of on the outside looking in, which is unfortunate. Joe Ingles is a pretty good player in real life. He's a very solid role player, but... we're just going to have to go with what we got in our 9-man rotation. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, see how this team does, and hopefully we're back in the playoffs. Maybe even make it. I mean, we did make it to the NBA Finals in this video, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get farther than that. So let's see what happens. At the end of the season, we go 45-37. We are the 6th-seeded Utah Jazz. So, I mean, we're staying afloat. We're staying in the playoff race. So we got 21 points from Donovan Mitchell, 20 from Kemba. We got 14 from Nikola Mirotic, 13 for Gobert, Jay Crowder. You know, not decent numbers all around. Let's go ahead and see if we can knock off Denver in the first round. This might be a little bit tough. They did only win 3 more games than us, but they're up 1-0 to start. We even it up with them. Can we go? Okay, 2-1 for them, 2-2, 3-2 for us. No, 3-2 for them. We win in 7 games. We do. Okay, now we're facing the 7th-seeded Houston Rockets. Let's see if we can beat the Rockets, guys. Let's see if we can beat the Rockets, dude. If we can beat the Rockets here, that would be awesome. 2-2, 3-2. Let's go up 3-2. 6-game series. 6-game series. 7 games. Oh, we got eliminated, man. I thought we were going to be back in the Western Conference Finals. We got eliminated second round. So here are the players. Or you guys already saw that. Here are the playoff stats. That's what I'm looking for, right? Where is that at? Oh, they're right there in front of my face. You know. Player stats here, what does it look like? Kemba Walker kind of dropped a dud, only averaging 16 points, which isn't that great. Donovan Mitchell kind of stepped it up with 23. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Definitely make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Definitely a fun one. Utah was actually kind of a fun rebuild. Not too bad. Realistic, might I add. So I'm not... These fantasy rebuilds, you don't see me going out and getting all these superstars, you know. And realistic... Whoa, Pistons in the finals, bruh? That's different. They almost won a championship. Crispy would have been proud. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Crush Bulls, and I'm saying peace.